Hey guys, Rolando Rodriguez here with xgames.com. We've got workouts that work, eats that satisfy, and everything else you need to reach your lifestyle goals. So today I want to make a video concerning the appreciation for food and how we can start to appreciate food that much more. Specifically, how we can learn which foods we personally think are worth our caloric, emotional, and physical investment versus the foods that we used to think were worth it. So how do we do this? How do we know which foods we appreciate more than others? Well, really, you can follow any eating approach that is going to take certain items that you love off of your menu. And when you live without those items for more than 3 weeks, you're going to realize when you go back to the said menu items whether or not you truly appreciate them and whether or not they are worth the investment emotionally, physically, and calorically. Here's the thing, I think the best approach to do this and to find this out is to follow a low-carb, high-fat diet and or an intermittent fasting routine. Why? Because they are pretty restrictive in terms of what you can and cannot eat. Intermittent fasting is easy. For part of the day, you're eating nothing, or for maybe a couple of days, you're eating nothing, and then you are eating for a certain amount of time. I personally follow the 18-6 protocol, which I fast for 18 hours, which means I don't eat anything for 18 hours, and then I eat for 6 hours. A couple of days a week, I will fast from dinner one night to dinner the next night. Sometimes it's a 22-hour fast, sometimes it ends up being a 26-hour fast, depending on when we actually eat. When you break your fast, you're going to start to say, wait a minute, I'm not gonna eat that hamburger from such and such place because it's not worth it. I'd rather eat the lasagna from such and such a place. You could say, you know what, I'm not going to eat the bread before the meal because I'd rather fill up on the main course. Or you could flip it the other way. But you're going to start to realize what foods you truly like and what foods have just been fillers throughout your life. Now, if you're following a low-carb, high-fat diet, so you're eating normally, but you're reducing the amount of carbs that you're intaking, and specifically if you're trying to get into ketosis, you'll be that much more strict. You'll be reducing the grains and the sugars, which are the carbs, be it from a bunch of fruits or a bunch of donuts that you eat on a regular basis. And the standard American diet is full of sugar and carbs everywhere. So you are certainly going to be eliminating items off of your menu if you're following a low-carb, high-fat, ketogenic diet. Do this for 3 weeks. Okay? Live without your ice cream, live without your donuts, live without your soda pop. At the end of 3 weeks, go back and have a cheat meal. And when you go back to have that cheat meal, what you might realize is the Coke wasn't worth it because it's too sweet and it filled you up too much and you weren't able to enjoy your burger. Maybe the onion rings you ordered, because this happened to me a while back, I love Ted Montana's onion rings, but I realized that I love their chocolate chip cookie more than I love the onion rings. So I'd rather fill up on the chocolate chip cookies than the onion rings. And you can decide what foods you enjoy more than others and which foods are sort of a waste of your caloric intake. This is an exercise I think everybody should do because you're truly going to learn which foods you enjoy and which foods are filler. Note, I haven't told you which foods I think you should enjoy. I don't care. If you want chili cheese fries and that's what you love to eat, cool. I'd rather go with a chocolate chip cookie. Or pizza from Costco. Some of you are saying pizza from Costco, you're crazy. That's what I love. And what will end up happening if your body truly resets itself via intermittent fasting or following a ketogenic diet for 3 weeks or 2 months, when you go back to eating regular, your body's gonna tell you what it thinks you should be eating. Like I went to go get those onion rings and my body was like, not worth it. So really the whole point of this video is to share that you don't, and by you I mean we, don't know what foods we truly appreciate and what foods we truly like and how foods truly make us feel until we spend some time without eating those foods. Because then you can compare. I thought I used to love this food. I thought it made me feel amazing. I went off of it for X amount of weeks. I felt amazing or I felt like crap. And then you go back to the food and you realize that food either makes me feel amazing or makes me feel like crap. Or hey, these cookies make me feel like crap the next 2 days, but I still love the flavor of them. So it's gonna be worth from time to time eating those cookies, even if they make me feel bad. But that's a decision and that's an opinion and a thought that you can't have until you go through the process of restricting yourself to find out what you truly appreciate when it comes to food. That's it for now. This is Rolando Rodriguez with xgains.com. Let me know if you got any questions or comments down below. The website is x-, that's the symbol, not the word, gains.com. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel if you haven't done so already. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Peace.